right, so number sense, we're looking at part 1 of lesson 6. All right, this is going to be a little bit of review. We remember ratios. So I am going to assume that because we've learned ratios that you understand ratios at this point. So how can we write this as a ratio? Well, first, I'm going to look at this as a fraction. Okay, and I'm looking at this first section here. Oops. Okay, need my pen. And I'm looking at this first section here as a fraction. So I have 9 in total, right? And 6 of those are colored, right? Now, if I wanted to write this in a few different ways, I could also look at, group them, right? And I can write it as a fraction again. So I have 2 groups of circles that are shaded out of 3. So I also know, if I look at this 6 9s and 2/3 are equivalent because I've basically just divided by 3. Okay, so if I was going to write this in 2 different ways, I could write this same thing as 6 9 or 2/3. Okay, and then I can continue on and say, if I wanted to write it in a different way, I can say 6 is 2/3 of 9, or I can write it as a part-whole relationship because we're dealing with the whole entire thing, right? All of them. And I can write it as a part-whole relationship that says as ratio 6, okay, 6 being the part here, and 9 being the whole, right? That's the whole. And then I can write it as equivalent ratios into lowest form here. So here we go. We have changing the color here so you can see a little. Oh, yellow is horrible. Maybe not on here. Okay, so this is one way of writing it. This is the second way of writing it. Here we have a third way of writing this, and now we have a fourth way of writing the same statement, and we're looking at equivalent statements for proportions. So I'd like you to just do page 18, so up 1, 2, and 3, just to practice these, and then come back and do the second video.